Good morning, my dear friends. This is your science friend from scientificstudents.com. You all know that we have a science Wagner where we'll have near about 150 different science experiments, and we go to various schools and demonstrate a lot of science experiments in a most practical way to ignite you all, to inspire you all. Okay? But sometimes I do tinkering. I'm a tinkering man. Okay? So today my science Wagner's this horn is not properly working. Then I wanted to understand what is there inside the horn. Because every time we are simply going to the mechanic and they are replacing with the other one. And I don't know what's really happening in this particular horn. Sometimes whenever I go to car wash and next day onwards my horn won't work. What happens unto that I don't know. So suddenly today when I got some little free time, I wanted to figure it out. What could be the problem? What's happening when my car goes to car wash? The next day why the horn won't work. So today, because of my few mentees have come here like Kalyan and Puneet and then Gautam, every Sunday they come, no? So they said, okay sir, we'll open it. But really, it took a lot of time. I mean, very hard to open this. They have sticked very hard. But finally, when we opened it, and most interestingly, I found, here is the main horn which is producing sound, but they are amplifying the sound in a most acoustic way. See, the basic, the sound whatever is getting produced from here, and don't just worry about these lines here, because they have fixed this particular, the acoustics horn here, the amplifying fellow. So they are feeding that particular sound into this small slot here, and then it is they are slowly changing, and you see finally how much magnification it is taking out, and finally it is coming out from this slot. Okay, see, that is how they designed it. That's how they are magnifying, they are intensifying the sound volume produced by this particular buzzer. So that is how there's such a huge volume coming out. Without knowing this secret, people are buying, these are called high volume horns, like they call like, honks. So this is how, basic science principle working behind this. So this is a electric horn inside. We can open and show you that also. And up above that, because of this particular design and the construction, and then fixed it to this particular main horn sound producing area in such a tight, to open itself I took nearly 10-15 minutes to make you understand what's going on here. Okay, so this is how you need to understand, man. So let us understand and let us tinker. Let us try to make it work back on. That's what I always tell you, no? Let us tinker, okay? And then reuse the stuff. Why unnecessarily wasting money again and again and again? Okay, if you have the little, this way this gave you a good opportunity to make you understand how sound gets amplified also, no? Without electronic amplifier and all, without amplifier, without loudspeaker and all, you are able to make your sound very much intensified. Okay, this is how the real world works, man. So you all need to understand, my dear friends. Now I have opened the cone also, so you can see the cone very clearly, which makes the real vibration to produce the high volume of the sound, which is getting more amplified here in this honk. That is already explained to you. Okay, this one, okay, this one. So now I will open the cone also and see inside how the coil is wound, how the sound is produced when the DC energy is given to these two connections. That also I will explain you. Okay then. And happy tinkering. Keep innovating. This is your Tinkering Srinivas signing off from scientificstudents.com. Bye-bye.